Here we are, another week, another live stream. Mic is on. We're here. We're doing our thing. You can kind of see my bed a little bit, but oh wow. We're here. We're doing our thing. It's another Wednesday, another live stream, another week of rambling about toys and figures. It's been a week. It's been a time of doing stuff, just making it through. A lot of figure news. I guess mainly, I think, first thing that kind of comes to mind is we want to talk news. And welcome everyone to the live stream unboxing. I am Justin the Zilla. As usual, we're here. We're doing our thing. We're opening toys, opening figures, talking whatever. So, welcome. But yeah, before I start rambling and when I get off of my tangents again, it's like, toy news. Everyone's talking about Spider-Man, the Maximum series, all that stuff. So, $50, not bad. Not bad in my opinion. I kind of expected something around even like 60. I was kind of expecting, but 50, not terrible. It's there. It's there. It's like, with how many accessories that we're getting and how much it's going, but I won't be getting it. At least I won't be pre-ordering it tomorrow just because priorities, and I'm like, if I get it, I get it. If I have to pay, I'm not going to try to pay the aftermarket price, but, just stuff, just going on. But we're here. It's another week, another live stream, another thing going on. But yeah, I guess first, as usual, we're going to talk pickups. And I do have a couple, which is really fun. So a couple pickups this week, something a little bit more instead of, nothing. We have the big behemoth. But first, for pickups, for actual stuff that I ordered, let me make sure. Actually, my live chat working? Live chat is working. Welcome. Yeah, so, okay, a little bit spoiler. Really for next week is I got in the Mezco Toys Golden Age Joker figure. Finally, I pre-ordered this through One Stop Toy Shop. So shout out to the bro on that. And this guy looks so amazing. I can't wait to, get this figure open. Finally have a classic Joker in the collection. And, Mezco has been killing it recently. And I've been seeing all the pictures of everyone else's Joker, when they got theirs in. So I was like, it's coming soon. So yeah, so expect this awesome figure next week. I can't wait to get this open. This looks so cool. But yeah, and then I guess there's really nothing really else to really talk about this besides, can't wait, look forward. This will be next week. This will be the next stream for next week. So look forward to that. Do all that stuff. So, but then for our second pickup, it's another, as to kind of go on from last week, is the Bandai, the movie monster series, Godzilla -1 figure. Excuse my impediment, but there he is, a cool little thing. And this was actually a gift for one of my best friends, Jamie. He's awesome. He's like the bro. So it's like he actually has, he had two of these. He had one, that he got gifted, that had the, I think you can actually see the spot where the tag was. But he has one that has the tag. You can kind of see like that clear plastic, I think, right there on his shoulder. But it's like he had gotten the same figure for his birthday. But the person who got him that, like, they didn't realize that he already had this. So he has the one that has the card attached to it, and he was like, I don't really need this regular one because this is the one that he bought for himself. So he gifted it to me. So, that's my bro. It's like one of my best friends, but, a really cool figure and something I was just kind of like, okay. It's like, yeah, I'll take it. Kind of like have that little, okay, It's like, because he also has the Super 7, the -1 Godzilla, which we opened last week. Be sure to check that out. I think that has like 100 views now. Thank you all for that support. Because I know, the streams haven't really been doing amazing compared to what we've been doing last year. But I still got fun doing them. But look at this thing. You can see like all the difference and all the details and everything. But, it's like your general shape, and, they got the mouth open. It's like, of course, you have to switch out like the heads and stuff, but pretty good. Good. And also, I did fix up my dorsal fins. If y'all remember from the previous stream, when I opened this, like all my dorsal fins were all screwed up. Especially, I think it was this dorsal fin was like completely like sideways, but it's like, but now I have it completely fixed up, and now it's like completely straight. It might be a little skewed. You can probably kind of see it's a little skewed, but and then even like the ones at the top, like they're not completely straight, but they're as good as I kind of want them to be. But he's perfect now. He looks great. I think he definitely needs like a matte coat on here, because he is very, very shiny, especially here on camera. But in any case, look at this beast. But yeah, shout out to Jamie, for gifting me this badass little monster figure. It's like it, like it is a different size and shade and all that, but still awesome little figure and great sculpting. It's like, with Bandai, it's like I feel like, okay, I haven't really gotten a lot of like other vinyls, like this in a while. It's like they are pretty cool, but I think it's like it's just the whole fact that they don't really have that much paint. Like it's all gray. You don't have any like gold kind of coloring. It's just there on the front, and then with the mouth, of course, and then with the eyes, and then probably on the head. And I think that's really it. So that kind of sucks that they don't really paint their figures really that much. It's like, I get it. It's like cost cutting and doing what they got to do now. Oh yeah, the tail is hollow there. But yeah, a cool little gift for one of my best friends. Jamie, you're awesome. You're the fucking man, bro. But yeah, another Godzilla to add to the collection. Oh, excuse Mike. But yeah, I gotta figure out. But now it's like I gotta figure out a spot for both of these two on the shelf. It's like, because I have a really like a pre-made spot for him. And now I gotta figure out where I want this guy to go, because I want him on there. So we'll see. But still, a really cool figure. Really fun. Awesome little guy. And I usually always do. It's like I do usually prefer. It's like if I do get a vinyl, that I want the tag, but Jamie said he didn't have it, and I understand that. It's like time, and especially like for him, he doesn't really care too much for those. But I'm always like, it's like I'm the one who has the toy problem. I mean, look at me, and look at what I own. So, but yeah, bro is awesome. Yeah, for gifting me this. One of the coolest guys. And and also it's like I haven't been able to put down that Super 7 the -1 figure really in a bit. Obi's cousins, welcome back, bro. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. You haven't been on here in a bit, bro, but welcome. Oh, sitting Godzilla. But welcome, Obi's cousin. Welcome to the live stream. Look at that Godzilla. So pretty cool. Pretty badass. I haven't really had to like the time to like get a good look at this figure, but this is actually pretty well done. It's like, and even like the teeth are all painted and the inside of the mouth too, so that's nice. But it's always just like the lack of paint on the rest of it. It's like there's no other gold besides just there on the front, which kind of sucks. But I'm like, oh well. It's just how it goes. But yeah, cool little figure. Nice little pickups, with the Joker, and then getting this Godzilla. It's like as a gift. Badass, bro. Oh, so fucking cool. But yeah, but if y'all here in the live chat, and I guess specifically Obi, if you want to, I don't know, discuss stuff, chat up about anything. Obi's cousin, my teacher, coughing without a mask. She was sick. She kept following me, and that's why I couldn't join. Oh, you're good, Obi. You're fine. It's like, well, hopefully it's like, hopefully, well, hopefully, but you don't, that you don't get sick either, because I know a lot of people, a lot of people have been getting sick a lot recently. That sucks. But I've been fortunate enough to not really be sick, to stay busy. So, this is how it goes, but too late. I already did all. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're going out and doing stuff, but but I hope you feel better, Obi. It's like, at least like for my area, it's like the main thing that's really keeping me is that we just got a whole bunch of snow here, and we're supposed to get a lot more. So, but Obi, hope you feel better soon, because it sucks being sick, especially when you have stuff ready to go and regular stuff, and your teacher especially isn't really putting in that effort to protect you guys, because you guys are kids, I assume. But but did you sub I Mega Among Us episodes? I haven't subbed Opie, I'll admit. I've just been busy, and it's like it's hard for me to keep track of what's going on, because I'm just staying busy. I'll be honest, but I'll be sure to check out your episodes, bro, for sure. Like, I'll be sure to give you a view. Yeah, you'll have a guaranteed view from me, bro. Like, I'll check it out. Yeah, because animation's cool. It's like Among Us, I'll be honest, I'm not really too big on. I've kind of gone away with that. Because Among Us got big. Sonic Eats Amy. What? Grounded. I don't even know what that is, but I don't even know what's happening there, I'll be honest. But but I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. I guess if we do want to, I guess we can get right into our unboxing, into the figure that that we'll be looking at. I actually forgot I have to switch my camera, so I'm gonna do a little hint. Well, there we go. Well, that kind of works out. But there's our Hulkbuster. We're gonna get our lights going on. Everything going. Everything did fall kind of back there, so don't pay attention to that, because I had to get some MCU figures, to compare with this guy. But this guy's huge. I'm honestly going to move my camera down a little bit to get him in frame. I think a little better framed up here, but there he is. Look at this behemoth of a figure. Totally like humongous, huge, a giant figure. And of course, it's the 85th, the anniversary kind of line, or kind of like, I don't know, kind of like series of figures. Hulkbuster, it is. Hulkbuster, it is, yeah. It is Obi. The one and only. Well, at least, this is the comic version, not the movie version. And I don't even have a movie version of it, even though, like, I have seen, like, the figures of it before, but I didn't really pick them up at the time, because usually, as I think before, when they did the Hulkbuster, the Hulkbuster Iron Man, he is. I mean, you see Tony Stark right there, and you can even see on the side. It's like, so it is. Like, I forget what this comic cover is. It's like if someone else is writing it, but it is usually Tony, because it's a giant Iron Man armor. It's like that's made to Hulkbuster. It's the Hulk fighter. But Obi says, "BRB, you're all good, bro." Yeah, what a cool, like a massive figure. I gotta say, it's like, well, this doesn't really do it justice. If we even want to do a quick comparison with the size, if you can see, with the Bandai yeah, you can kind of see and yeah, and this is like a 5 or 6 inch figure, so you can even see how much bigger he is compared to that. But in any case, look at this thing. Look at it. So cool. So first we'll get a little close up here on the box. So where, of course, at the top here we have your Marvel Legends series logo. Here you have your biggest, your warning label I think I've ever seen. Well, I guess besides all of like the giant, like Galactus and Giant Man and the Sentinels, where they probably have giant warnings like this too. But and then you have your Hulkbuster name here. You got your big old window. The windows are back yet again, and you see a figure. You have a couple of hands and little things and the head, and then you have your little front and back plates on there, and then the figure as a whole. On the top, you have your celebrating Marvel, the 85 years logo. So it's 85 years, probably even close to that. Maybe, I don't know for sure. But then you have your 4+, and you have like your little, like your gold kind of, kind of like bronzish, yeah, kind of texturing kind of detail, and it is kind of like indented there, so it does reflect. You have your Marvel and celebrating the 85 years logo, your Hasbro logo. On the side, as we saw, a nice little comic art there based on the cover that this figure, I assume, is kind of based on. And then, oh, excuse me. It's like, my day's been kind of just nonstop. This whole week has been nonstop. It's been crazy. But yeah, but there's our Iron Man there, and then you're celebrating the 85 years of Marvel logo. Other side, your Marvel Legends series logo there, and your same celebrating the 85 years logo there. On the bottom, you got your barcode right there, and all your copyright and legalese, recyclable, always. And then, of course, on the back, have that same the Marvel Legends logo there, and then you have your Hulkbuster nameplate kind of there. Then you have this nice big comic image, which is the same one on this side, just in the enlarged. So it's like, I think for sure it's like I'll be cutting this out, keeping it, maybe even the bio, but it's like you know what this is? It's the Hulkbuster. It's made by Iron Man and Tony Stark, but we'll give you a little. Like a specialized suit designed by Tony Stark, the Hulkbuster armor allows him to stand toe-to-toe with the Hulk when needed. You have that in multiple languages. All there. Pretty nice. And then here at the bottom, more warnings. And kind of like your little includes a figure in 7 pieces, and then all of your Attention, Marvel, Hasbro logos. All that good jazz with the boxes, and it's like a pretty sizable box, a pretty big box. Maybe it could have been nice to come with maybe like 1 or 2 like effects. That's kind of cool having the head, but we're gonna go ahead and get this guy open. I don't know how I want to frame this. I guess I can go a little lower. Do this. I mean, he'll be, depending on how I want to open this. You don't really get a lot of, excuse me, but you don't really get a lot of the Marvel Legends figures that don't really open from the side. It's like, with this you can open from the top or the bottom. I'll probably just do the bottom, just because it's a little simpler and easier, and you don't really see it there. And just 1 piece of tape on each side. With Hasbro, it should be a little easier to open up this guy compared to other toy companies, but still pretty good. But here's our trusty X-Acto. Get this guy open. Okay. There's our X-Acto done for the night. 1 little tape, and I think she's good. I guess we'll see. We'll just keep her there, and then we'll finally get this guy open. Oh, okay, so that's how I know it's the right side, because they got their trusty Hasbro paper, their little warning paper. Goes away. Little flaps down here, and there is a little flap there, but pull out this. Oh, wow. Okay. Kind of see, get a better angle. Oh, God. I'm gonna get this guy stood up. Bit of weight. Okay, we do have some twist ties I can already see. Excuse me, get our camera all settled. Look at this guy. Big old figure. Humongous. There we go. Pretty cool. And then do want to show off the actual box just by itself. And you do see have, okay, well, I'll just pull it out. You have a little insert right here that has your celebrating the 85 years of Marvel with your Spider-Man, Ghost Rider. I think that's Captain Marvel, Luke Cage, Black Panther, Black Widow, X-Men, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Avengers, Iron Fist, another Spider-Man. I guess that's all of our ones there. I don't know who is officially all a part of. I know, yeah, we do have a Ghost Rider. I don't know if we have a Captain Marvel. I don't think we have a Black Panther or Luke Cage. Well, maybe in the Luke Cage, I guess, like an Iron Fist 2-pack, so I guess that kind of works there. I don't think we have a Black Widow. I don't think we have a Star-Lord either. It's like, well, that's kind of like the, the Guardian, so I don't know what that is. X-Men, I mean, technically, but with the Wolverine, Astonishing X-Men, and then Hulk, I don't know if that technically means that, but this kind of means, go Iron Man. And Captain America, I don't know if we have one. Really, with this kind of wave or this kind of, I don't know, this kind of like collection of the 85 years, and we haven't really had that much. I know we had Scar, the son of Hulk, then we had that new Ghost Rider with the bike, and then had the Astonishing X-Men Wolverine, and then Superior Spider-Man. Was the Captain Marvel a part of that, or was she just a regular Marvel Legends, like just a Target exclusive? I feel like she was just a regular exclusive release. I can't remember, but in any case, look at this thing. Look at this humongous freaking figure, and it's just here. Like, okay, so and as you can see, it's all in its plastic casing. So first we'll take out all of our loose pieces, and then we'll get the figure out and kind of assemble him, because you can kind of see that he's not really completely made up, but on the back, like some factory dust or something on it. But there's like our back piece inserts there, and this even had like some nice detail on there too. That's actually pretty cool. You got some nanotech kind of detail, and it's all kind of like textured and raised, so that's actually kind of nice with all that sculpt work. That's pretty cool. I wish that they would like color in all like the main pieces to be like silver. It's like this piece and these kind of pieces here, because you kind of get that there with the little silver pieces there. But this is still pretty cool. And then our actual chest piece with the repulsor blast. Nice texture there. Some nice there, and then still it's like that same kind of like that inner detailing. So it's kind of nice that they didn't just leave this like flat and blank. It's like they actually thought about like an actual like design internally here, even though it doesn't look perfect and it's not really, not all painted. It's like it's not painted at all, but pretty good. I do actually have some silver right there that actually probably technically shouldn't be there, but what can you do? I'm not going to complain about that. And of course, we have our Oh, she wants to stay. The weight is kind of not being distributed, but then we have our alternate fist hands. Pretty nice. There's some nice, yeah, kind of metal work sculpting going on, yeah, with the fingers, with even like the little like the blast that you don't really see on there, but nice kind of like detailing all around. I actually really like this. Pretty cool. Goes back there. Get out our last couple of pieces. Guess we'll do his little get our pieces. We'll make sure this guy's gonna stay where he is. Now we're not gonna lose him, yeah. But then you have that Rogue. Okay, I guess we'll just lay him down. Get over there, Rogue. There you are. Here's like our back, like our little, I guess, kind of booster pieces. I guess that's, yeah, I guess that is what they are, but pretty cool. It's like a nice silver for all texturing and then some red paint. Yeah, at the top. Nice little pieces there. And then, of course, just come with a Tony Stark head. And actually, it's like, it's pretty nice. I do actually like this look for Tony. Oh, kind of even this was before Robert Downey Jr. Kind of like soon after him, but still has like the like he has like the goatee, yeah, kind of mustache and like the soul patch thing going on, but nice hair sculpt on there. They did miss a little bit of the red paint there, and it's all silver, but you're probably not really gonna see that. But nice little texture there, and you have some nice kind of detailing there. Goes all around. It's all flesh tone. Okay, but still, it's like, and this is using their face print tech here, pretty clean. I actually really like this. This is probably like their best technically like Tony sculpt, kind of like modern day, I would say. So pretty cool, pretty nice. But we'll finally get this giant lug out of here. He does have a few twist ties. I don't think he has any on the legs. No, he does. They're just like the foot there. You can see it there. That kind of sucks. We're gonna, do we want to do this? We'll try this out. We'll try out this angle. Lock it down. Don't fall over, but yeah, but at least it's like, I think we're going to attempt to get this open on camera. We will need our little kit. I got my little snips right there. Pretty cool there. So where do we want to snip? I guess first we can go, oh, excuse me if I knock my camera. There we go. First one around the body. There's our first little grouping of them. I know we have some around the arms. Attempt to do those. Maybe on camera if you can see. I'm gonna do this though. Other way, there we go. Go way easier. Cool, and then other arm. Probably can't really see, but it's there. Raw. So do kind of want to move the foots because you can see the little twist tie right there. Just trying to figure out how to get it so where I'm not snipping anything, especially with this camera at my angle like this. I think I can get a good angle. It's just getting it. There we go. because I don't want to snip off any of the plastic by accident. This stuff is kind of close. Oh god. That is a rubber piece on the top, so I definitely want to be careful. Maybe I'll just go under for this one. Go from the bottom. Kind of pull at that. Try not to snip at my fingers. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to put him upside down because I don't want to hurt myself. But there he is. There's our dude. Hurrah. Maybe I'll even just do this. I'll just cut it in half at the end. Bro. Come on. You know what? I'll just cut it at this end. There we go. Easy, easy peasy. Well, kinda. Not perfectly, but as well as I can get it. For y'all to see here on the live stream. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll finally get everything all moved to a side. There's all of our twist ties. They definitely get to go to the side because they are literal trash. Holding our figures down. What a little scratch I do. There we go. All right. Then I think we'll move camera back down. Up. So we're going. See where our lineup is. I'm assuming it's over there. And look at that. And even after all that, it's like he's still standing in his little plastic prison. But we're going to go ahead. Actually, does he have one around his neck? He doesn't, because he doesn't really have a neck. He just has a head. But we're going to do little feet first. Look at that. Not too bad. Getting him out there. He's a little weirdly stanced up, but there he is. Our plastic. And he is shiny. Shiny dude. I guess we can. Do we want to do a full body? I guess we can just do a full body shot. Getting going. Here, I kind of want him to just stand up straight. Ugh. His feet up. Get him kind of looking forward. I guess it's like he is kind of technically hunched. There's his things. I don't know. But there he is. But there's our big old Hulkbuster right out of the packaging. Pretty sizable figure. You can kind of see even with my framing how big this guy is. I feel like it's like these Iron Mans are always kind of like weird. I'll be honest to shoot. It's like they kind of give off. Yeah, they kind of make every light look kind of like bluer than it is. Even if I go more warmer, it's still kind of okay. But it's like I feel like the balance is always. The white. Oh, excuse me. That white balance is always a little off. Ugh. Why do they have to put the controls in the front? Why can't they just do a remote? But okay. Warm white. I want it up. There we go. I want to turn off my light. I want to up my freaking brightness. There we are. There's our Hulkbuster. iron armor, and of course he comes packed in. I guess these are more just kind of like just more general open hands. I kind of wish he just had just straight up open hands. Kind of like just seeing that already. It's like, why do I need this? I have two fist hands right there. I guess if he wants to like grab something, but like, okay, I don't know. We're gonna move this guy. We're gonna move in our camera a bit more. We'll get him an actual close up. This guy. Go in here. Is a good perspective. I think it is. Look at this thing. You can already just see how much is like of it is definitely like a candy red. Yeah, kind of a red color. It's definitely like that marbleized, I think, kind of plastic, but it's a little bit less kind of like done up. I think it's a little bit more subdued. And then you have your gold and like your kind of like an all white kind of thing, you know, with the repulsor beam on there. It's even, yeah, it's even hollow here, and that's nice. I guess that makes sense because, you know, there's a little, yeah, like a little plug for it, but there he is. And then even without the chest plates, like you have some, you have some nice, like some tech detailing, and then just a little bit of silver. Kind of wish that they would just do the silver all around because they don't even do it on the back, but that's even still kind of cool. Like I think it would make sense, like aesthetically, if like if Stargirl's like, no, it's like I'll just have it all in red. I'm a billionaire. I can afford to just have them all red coated in some way. It's like just pre-production, or it's all custom made, and he just does it like that. So I don't know. But then you have your nice giant shoulder pads there, like your metal plating detail there, and then kind of like that honeycomb, kind of like texture going on there, with that same kind of gold that matches all around. And then even like the helmet, I gotta say, it's like the helmet's actually pretty cool. I think it is kind of basic, but you know, it's like it kind of makes sense. It's like, you know, it's Iron Man in a giant Hulk size, so kind of just look like this, so it makes sense. But then on the arms, just some giant metal plating, kind of musculars there, and then even on the front of the shoulder, you have some little like some wiring or metaling, and then little studs. That's on both sides, and then down to the outside of the arms, you have some little like metal studs there. You do have some, little ones here that aren't painted. I wish these were kind of painted, but oh wow. And that's the same for each side. And then again on the back, look at that detail. Because with all the lighting, it's like it really sticks out, but it's like, but probably like in person, it doesn't really go that much. But then also on the back of the arms, have kind of like a whole like a piston kind of thing going on. So that kind of, I guess, is like design wise kind of it kind of explains like how he can move his arms at this size, and then even has that same little outer stud piece. No, this is a different piece. Excuse me. His arm does seem a little stuck though, but you do have a little inner piece. You have an all red, kind of stud piece, and then have like a gold kind of plate surrounding that. And then of course on the forearms, you have like his little I guess bracers there that have like a gold kind of grating and kind of piece there, so pretty cool. And then of course I saw with the hands, have that same kind of detail on the fist, but these are just more kind of open hands. But he doesn't really come with anything to hold. Well, he doesn't come with anything to hold. So I don't really get it entirely, but okay. I guess so. But then on the actual body, we'll keep him here. We'll go down just a little bit. Go a little bit more, excuse me. But then you have like your little, your midsection here, which is all, like a molded in that gold, in that arbalized plastic, which is definitely kind of like it gets more apparent here, but it doesn't really stick out that much. It doesn't really annoy me. I like it a lot, and it looks pretty neat. And then down to the crotch piece where that's all in red, and then is that painted gold on camera. It's like you yeah you can definitely see yeah that this gold is more kind of yeah, what's the word? I would say more of like yeah, like a more darker tone compared to this, and more of like an actual like a painted on, and you can tell that this is, yeah, like just molded in that color. So it definitely like yeah, especially on camera, it's like it does stick out a little bit more with the gold. Yeah, that's different there, but overall, it's like the in person's like you, yeah, it's kind of, you'll notice it on the arms, but not really on this crotch piece. It kind of matches perfectly in person. And then with the actual crotch piece there, you have a little like a thing on the front. I don't know if that's yeah, that's an extra like blast or just like a lockup. I don't know. And then on the butt, well, really on the back of the body, it's like you do have all plating there. And then on the legs, on yeah, on the inner thighs, have some more kind of like metal work and wiring and detailing there. And that's all around there too. So it kind of matches up here on the back of the elbows, which is really cool. And then on the actual legs, they're just yeah, they're just that same red, yeah, kind of plating, yeah, on the side, and they have the matching, yeah, kind of yeah, like yeah, the honeycomb design that matches to the shoulders, and even have the same kind of like the knee pads to the little yeah, to these little yeah, what I say before, I can't remember what these were called already. Like I'm just going through it so fast in my brain, I've already lost the word. Yeah, but they have that same kind of like, yeah, kind of like raised, yeah, kind of edge design, yeah, like as the arm bracers. There we are. Yeah, to the knee pads, and they are a little bit more square in shape and have a little bit of like a dip in it, but still pretty cool, and even has that same kind of matching kind of studs right there with the silver, and then even has, you know, like for the actual like the shoe part, or even like the front of the knee, or the front of like the shin, he has like some shin guard pieces, and they're all like painted little raised studs there that are kind of in there, and even have a little bit of like an indentation and like a gap in there, so that's cool. Then the actual boots or like shoes there, they do have a little bit of that same kind of like that tech detailing on the inside and outside of the feet, and then even have your, yeah, repulsor blast, yeah, kind of hole pegs there, and then those are also pieces there, and then also some silver down there as well, yeah, in the middle, I guess, to kind of show that it does hinge based on the design. So pretty cool. Have your made in China and your serial numbers. 2026, that's kind of weird to see. Well, no, 2024. It is 2024. Damn. Even though this figure, I think, did come out last year, technically in 2025. Because it's 2026 now, right? No. Wait, no, it is 2025. Man, I am like so, like my whole, like my timeline is like gone. Like I, yeah, even almost like I even like keep forgetting, yeah, kind of like what day it is, because I'm just like, all right, the same thing's happening every day. I'm doing the same thing, and I'm just like, all right, like what day do I have off? I don't know. Like, or what day is it? I don't know for sure. But yeah, but still, overall, a great looking figure, pretty cool, pretty sick, pretty sweet. Get his shoulder pads kind of back up. Or do they have to be more front? I guess they, I don't know. I think I kind of like this a little bit better, but that's just like at an angle. You do actually kind of see at the base of the head, and we're going to do that real quick. You do actually get some more detail there, actually under the head, you know, under like the full helmeted head. Some more kind of like tubing and wiring and metal detailing. It is all silver. It's like, so no different colors there, but at least like this is nice too. And you have like a neck. Yeah, actually like a piece here. Let me get my camera in a little bit up even more so you can see even more detail. Look at that thing. Look at that. It's all like that cool yeah, like tubing work and yeah, just metal work in general. I think his neck was on backwards or pointed backwards. I think it's supposed to be like that because that does have like a back plate on there, as you can see. But I think it's supposed to be like that technically. So yeah, but that is nice that they actually yeah, like adapted yeah, their neck articulation into that because you have the ball there and then also the ball here. Of course, you're not really getting a whole lot, I think, with this head. You can go, but still pretty good. But I think we're gonna go ahead and get him assembled. I do think I should take off this head again, just to make sure he can be assembled. I guess first we can do the front part, and I'll give y'all a full view. So he does have a peg there. I think I should also get his arms up as well, making sure that those arms are not in the way. Yeah, because these also have peg pieces there too. So this should be like this, because these do have the holes for the little things, but we're gonna put this on over so that goes onto there pretty snugly. It's like you don't even need the front part, I guess, if you don't want to. There it is there, and gives you this little texture there. And then you see our little pieces that kind of stick out there, and so that's gonna attach to these. Holes are gonna be all matched up. Oh God. It's not the most flexible material, I'll be honest. Barely flexible, really. It goes in this one pretty well. There we go. That's in there. It's just that bottom piece. Don't want to go right now. Okay. There we go. Like, I think it's like you definitely have to kind of make sure that all your pieces are aligned perfectly before you get them all snapped in. But I think we got this whole front piece on here. Okay, that does actually kind of give a little bit of a texture, and yeah, and at least on here on camera, it's like it definitely makes it, yeah, it definitely makes it clear that this is a different kind of red. This feels like a more of like a cooler red, and it kind of matches, yeah, with the crotch piece kind of there. But then where all this is molded, and so it's kind of like a more warmer, kind of orangey red, and this is more of like a more purplish, kind of bluish red. If that makes sense. We'll put the head back on. So there's the full transformation. But look at that guy. Get him. There he is, like fully formed with the thing at all. It is a little tricky getting this head on now. Oh no. Yeah, I guess that does kind of work there. It is like perfectly made for it, it feels like. So it's like yeah, it's kind of like once you get this armor on, I don't think you're gonna get a lot of wiggle room. Here, let me get this guy actually in front of me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Here, if we want to do, well, maybe I'll do, hold up. Maybe it is probably preferred if you have the helmet still on. Maybe I'll try that. Keep the helmet on. So it actually does technically conform to what the helmet shape is. Match up with my top tabs, side tabs, and my body tabs here on the torso of the figure. Sorry if my camera's all weird. Here we go. Let me get these arms up too. I forgot about that. I gotta move my arms back up. There we go. All right. Woo. Okay. This is what we're looking for. Okay. Cool. Excuse me. Look at this guy. Okay. It's like, well, getting this guy like in front of like my actual eyes just now, way better. Super cool. Yeah, this extra armor, it's like you do get a little bit of gappage if you're gonna start to move the head, especially more towards like the back side. But if you can kind of get it over there, I think you're okay. Look at that. My dog is going crazy and no one is doing anything about it. I'm doing a stream, so I'm busy. Look at that thing. That's such a cool figure. Super fun. This torso needs to stay together. It's kind of a tight fit. It's a pretty tight fit. So, yeah, I don't know. Here, I'm going to get this. I think it does make sense like that. It would kind of mess kind of like with the connection pieces if you have like the head on there, but it might even be better if it isn't on there, just so it is able to fully connect there. But it does kind of seem kind of deformed in some way. It's not like the most secure fit, and stuff does want to pop out of itself, which is kind of annoying. These pieces that are perfectly made for each other now do not want to really go once you get it actually moving or doing something. Ugh. That working? That's kind of working. There we go. My dog is not happy. There we go. So that's just how we had it before, but I think that this is still pretty cool. I think that this is already so far like the nicest looking Iron Man, and we don't even have these little back peg things. Wow, you can really tell that is a different red. But I don't think we have I think we do have specific pieces. I guess so. That looks right, and then that looks right. Okay. There we go. So they just fit in there perfectly. I kind of wish that these were like on a ball, to be honest. Just to have it, but I get it. Yeah, like, and they have like a key shape there with the half circles. Sorry, you can't really see that. And they're like at an angle so that they're accurate to how they look, because they are solid pieces, I guess, that don't move. They're pretty cool. Pretty nice. And look at that. Kind of gives it a little bit more, especially when you're moving your torso. Of course, now it is separating and not working. Bruh. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't really see that. Look at that. You still get like your articulation. It's just that now it's not really on there. It's just sitting there. Is no one like gonna do anything about this dog? It keeps barking. I'm not alone. Hold up. This armor is still not really working. Why is it not going? Go down. Bro. Oh my god, because of this bottom one. Get off of here. Bro. I'm just moving the figure and it just wants to fall apart. Because then when you insert the head on fully, it does want to pop the torso out, which is not a good thing. That's kind of like the battle I'm going to have to be choosing. Is either have this be able to move its head or have it be more technically accurate to what it actually looks like, which would be have the head on first and then I think have the armor around it so it is a fully conformed piece, but that kills kind of the articulation. And whenever you move it, still doesn't really want to stay on there. It just kind of wants to deform itself. And I don't really want to take this head off again. And also these back pieces are coming off, but there they are. And we'll get them in a better angle. And even when I try to move my arms, it's kind of a little bit of a tight fit. And now they're coming out again, but now I just pushed it back again. So yeah, it's a little bit of a battle with this guy. Even like when you're like moving the arms already, I can feel that this is going to be something like you just have to kind of think about with this figure constantly. It's like, I think that this is definitely a figure that you want to pose first and then put your armor on and then not touch it. Sorry, you're not seeing it. I'm trying to battle with this thing. Just be in the piece that you're supposed to be. Okay. We're just gonna, the arms are gonna come back. Oof, okay. Sorry you're not seeing my battle with this thing. This thing's being stupid. It's like, look at that. It's like the fact that I have to like do this like constantly and I have to check it. It's like, I get it. When I move my arm, it feels like it's just gonna pop right out again. Okay, here's our piece. There's our dude. There's our guy. That's not even like perfectly, but it's like, and even with the head still. Oh, look at that. Is there no one? Am I just by myself? No. What am I looking for? Okay. Look at that guy. Look at that figure. It actually has a pretty cool size. Yeah. But I guess it's like we'll go over articulation. I guess it's like if you want to do full on completed, you will have rotation there, but know that you do have a little bit of swivel and side to side. Well, actually, let me get you back up here. Get to have your rotation, your full 360 there. I'm holding it on this body. You do get a little bit of side to side and kind of forwards and backwards and all around, but it's like, well, with the armor on, you're not getting a lot, and these back things, especially this one, does not want to stay on. I do it this way. That actually feels pretty good. That actually feels cool. They're kind of different, but they're neat. But yeah. Yeah, pretty okay yeah, articulation, even though you have the full one at the end, but we'll show that when we get there. Accessories at the shoulder hinge up about that far. It does kind of start to split the armor there, but that's your full range. It does hinder, like I say. Yeah, definitely got to be more careful than I'm being, but I'm just being impatient with this figure. But then at the arms, you do have the arms, and I'm going to full on rotate because you can. Okay, armor is coming off. This honestly, even though like we're trying to show the full figure, but yeah, the shoulders go up all that way without the armor. Head can move all sorts of way. Even like look up and look down, not too bad. And then yeah, rotation here at the arm, full way around, and then also at the shoulder. Go up, go down, and you can move the shoulder piece so it can actually go. Yeah, because the shoulder piece is separate. It doesn't really want to go all the way. I think they have like a wall for that, so you can only really go that way and that much, but not too bad. Then you have your single jointed elbow there, which you get about technically 90, and that's still nice with the little piston. I do kind of wish it just kind of sculpted through there somehow, like they have like that like fully covered up. But I guess I kind of get it because you don't really want to have like a rubber piece there, but I don't know. It's like, and it also kind of blocks it too, so it kind of makes that illusion, and you don't really see it here, yeah, but here in the front anyways. But it's like it's kind of like if you have your arm to the sides, like you'll kind of see that there is like a bicep there in some way. But yeah, and then with the hands, you do have a in and out hinge there and a rotation. Pretty nice. Then we'll do rotation here at the torso. Got a couple clicks. Oh, you can get like full like side to side. That's kind of crazy, but you can't do that with that armor on though. So it's just like a ball there, and you can get some forward. That much forward. This much back. That's insane. And a side to side. So it's pretty cool. Pretty nice. And then I don't think you have anything. Oh, you actually do have a waist rotation there. I did not expect that, honestly. But that's actually pretty nice. I can move full on crazy poses with this guy where he can like twist and turn. Like that's kind of crazy to just do that. Pretty cool. And then at the legs, kick forward about that much. Lumix. Hi, bro. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. How you been? Hope you've been, yeah, I hope you've been doing well, bro. We've been messing with this. I'm doing good, Lumix. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, I've been messing around with this new Iron Man. Yeah. But Lumix says, nice figure you got there. Thank you, Lumix. This is the 85th Anniversary Hulkbuster figure here, and we're going over the articulation, where we have a thigh swivel there. Kind of kicks out forward at kind of like a Y shape, but his back, not really that much. Kick out to the side. Pretty good. Not too bad, but I hope you're doing good, Lumix. Thank you for dropping by on the stream. I know you haven't really been around for a bit, but yeah, but I've been seeing your Insta. I was thinking on getting him, yeah, it says Lumix, but I already have the mouse version. The mouse version? Yeah, what's the mouse version? Oh, the MCU version. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, autocorrect. No, you're all good, Lumix. Yeah, you got it. You're good, bro. But he does have a double jointed knee, I think, here. Is it double jointed or is it just single? No, it is double. Sorry, I just hit my camera. But yeah, but you're all good, Lumix. But yeah. It's kind of, but I'm glad you're doing good. He one stiff boy. He is. I mean, it's like, you see the size of this thing? Yeah, this guy's humongous. I'm gonna try the other leg though. This is. Nah, there we go. So you get that much range, which is not bad at all. Yeah, for this kind of size figure, not bad at all. And then at the foot here, you actually do have like a rubber, kind of like a boot kind of overlay. So you do actually get some articulation. So you can go forward about that far. Go back like super far. That's kind of crazy. And then, you know, that beautiful ankle rocker pivot. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, but I was talking about that earlier, actually. Yeah, near the start. Yeah, near the start of the stream, Lumix. About yeah, because they finally did like their kind of like their price reveal of that figure, and kind of like everyone's reactions to it. $50, that's a little too much. It's like, at least for me, it's like yeah, with how much I have, it's like through my experience, it's like I'm fine with the $50 price. I kind of was like expecting that. It's like, if anything, it's like I was kind of actually expecting yeah, like yeah, like 65. 50 is a lot. It's like 35. I would say, yeah, it's like before the standards. It's like, and for how much of that comes with, I don't think that that's a $35 figure. Personally, I think it's like, if minimal, it would be like 45 would be like really nice to have, but like 50, I think is okay. I think that 50 makes sense for how much that they're giving us. I know it's like, and people have pointed out, it's like that, yeah, that the look isn't really completely really right for that Spider-Man, but I like the alternate hands. I like all the webs. I like, it's like, yeah, I like the design and the whole new like body shape where it's like super articulated and has a lot of details and does a lot of stuff. But you know, yeah, I just stick with my CT toys. I mean, yeah, yeah, but I can't blame you there. It's like, if they can make a good one, go for it. Because I have the CT toys, yeah, the Wolverine, and he's like perfect. His armor kind of the worst. I feel like I need to get like these bottom parts first and then do the top, but I don't know how that's gonna work with this thing. Bro, get in your hole. Excuse me. What are you saying, Lumix? Yeah, you just stick with your CT toys for sure. The CT toys are pretty good. I only have like, yeah, but I have the Spider-Verse, the 2099 figure, and I have yeah, the brown suit, yeah, the Wolverine CT toys, and those are like perfect really for my collection. I don't really need a $100 2099 figure, and I don't really like the Marvel Legends. And if he doesn't have the cape, I didn't really care about that. Bro, this whole thing is disaster. How does this not work? Okay, get back here. Sorry. Lumix says, "Have you seen the leaks? Yeah, for the CT toy, making a Reveltex, like a symbiote Spider-Man and a Kane variant. I have seen that. I don't think that those are leaks. I think that they've been like releasing that stuff, haven't they? I think that they've just been making that stuff. Where the heck did his thing go? Well, his canister thing is gone. I'm taking the other one off. Yeah, they have. Yeah. Where the heck did this piece go? I guess it's just gone. Might be under like my table. There it is. Found it. I'm super excited for it. I am too. It's like yeah, with knockoff yeah, the Rebel Tech though. Like I'm kind of hesitant. I feel like because I feel like a Rebel Tech is a lot more kind of like sensitive. And honestly, I don't really care for their Spider-Man. Honestly, it's not really my favorite design, and I don't need a figure that complex, at least for now. I've seen like a couple figures, yeah, that they've done, yeah, that seem interesting. But it's really just not for me. Why is this not bro? Okay, okay, I gotta get like the hard one first. Excuse me. This one is like so stupid. Get on there. Stay on there. You go on there. This one has to come onto here. But then that kicks out the other one. There. Okay, so there he is. Sorry. Fine with this thing. I heard a lot of issues with that Hulkbuster, especially while changing the armor. Yeah. It's like having to like move this armor kind of like constantly and having to reattach it and kind of battle with it kind of sucks right now, but we are gonna try to get them on a pose at least. Bro. Like I even don't want to like touch the torso like at all. Like kind of like adjust the head feels a little awkward. Ugh. I'm just trying to like I just want to articulate you. Don't fall apart, but that's pretty good though. Is that okay? I don't know if that's fully there. I think that's more. Oh, what we're looking at. Have you tried some hot water? Well, not yet. It's like, well, this guy's like brand new. And honestly, I feel like that's not really should be a problem that they should introduce. I think that should be something that they have already fixed up. But, you know, companies. Is that a decent pose? I don't know. This guy's kind of big and clunky, and with the armor thing is kind of fighting with me. Just kind of like also like awkward with like the legs. I feel like I can't. Okay, that feels right. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that's all right. Because I also want him to like still like be big, but have, you know, a presence to him, but still kind of like doing something dynamic with his feet. Just get him looking right at the camera. Look at that guy. Okay, let's put his things on. Get at least one full clean look at him before we try to do stuff again with him. Look at that guy. Such a badass freaking figure. Look at that. Even if we want to take that off, look at even that. Even like that's not too bad, but we need the ring light. Ring light's way better. Especially in the close-up. Lumix says, sorry, man. I have to go do some homework, but I had a nice talk, man. Be safe. Hey, you too, Lumix. He's like, come by the streams more often. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, but you know where to find me. But you're all good, bro. Like, I hope you have a good night. Get that homework done. You know, do your stuff, bro. Do your stuff. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy's so freaking badass. Pretty cool. Pretty cool figure. I should probably back up so you can actually get the full picture. Look at that. Because this guy is that big. Honestly, it's like this guy is huge. I don't know if y'all can really tell, but this guy's massive. But yeah, really cool figure. And he looks pretty cool. It's like I kind of get why they just have like just the open hands, because they are kind of like a little bit more dynamic. But honestly, it's like yeah, it's kind of like by that point, it's like I think I just want like full like splayed open hands. If anything, it's like I do like that there is kind of like more like casual, like it's just neutral, kind of like just standing there. Yeah, like even like this where he's like starting to like get his momentum, and then he'll make the clinch to like run for it. But still, pretty cool. I know it's like kind of like the perspective I think I'm going for isn't perfect, but when is it? I think all my stuff's always off. I'm always self-critiquing. Well, maybe it's a little too much. Okay. Even more straight up. Even like that's just cool. He's just standing there. Let's make this fully. I'm gonna do that. Kind of like just straight up, dude. Just want to do well. I kind of want him like that. I do kind of want him hunched over. You can kind of see what's going on. I guess kind of like that. I want him. I don't know. If I do this, get both his knees looking that way. I like the kind of goes onto there. I kind of like that look. So I guess we'll just kind of keep that. Does that work? I don't know. I guess I'm just like, I just wanted to mess with this thing because this thing is so kind of chunky and cool. I do actually kind of like this. It is a little big fun guy. Pretty cool. We're going to try out this switch out of the head. Hopefully there are heads that actually can switch out, actually work on these. And actually fit on the thing and not just is another pain. Feels like it's going to be another pain. Off camera. Was on for a second. It's kind of like just slides right off. It's like a buttery smooth. Yeah, it's like buttery smooth. It does not want to stay on. And there goes another back thing. So yeah, so still definitely I think the big minus against this guy is just having to deal with the armor. Honestly, in my opinion, he just would have given me like some other like accessories. Yeah, like some blasters and stuff. But this guy's actually pretty cool though. Look at this. And it would be cool. It's like having like a picture as like a without the thing if I actually painted silver, because that's what I would probably do, honestly. Like paint like some bits of it on the inside silver. Like that would be cool to kind of match with this. Yeah, he's like wearing it. Hey, what's up, Rob? What's up, bro? Look at this guy. This guy actually looks really freaking cool right now. I'll be honest. Oh, Lumix left. Yeah, he did. I see you change your thing. Yeah, to the to the figure arts. The Wolverine. That Hulkbuster figure looks badass. Thank you, Rob. It's so cool. I definitely like I recommend it, at least so far. It's like I would say like the one thing to watch for is really like the armor, on the outside, because it kind of want to snaps off kind of like throughout. So yeah, so it's definitely like a figure that you want to kind of pose and then have your armor on and then do your stuff with it. But yeah, but look at this extra, the Tony Stark head, all like the tech surrounding him. That's actually kind of perfect. I kind of like that, and you even have like a little bit of that red kind of padding on the back of his head there. I know I'm not really doing a good job showing, but there it is there. I really like to get a Hulk figure, but one of these days, says Silent Rob. You don't have a single Hulk figure? Bro. Well, I'm going to show you a lot of options. Well, at least like two. Like at least like a couple Hulk options. Not yet, haha, but yeah. But yeah. Yeah, but you'll, yeah, honestly, like this, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's actually a fun figure. Then he also has his alternate fist hands. Well, I think we're gonna take off the head. You might try. Dude, you can put the helmet on it? Of course. Yeah, that's how it comes packed. With the helmet. That's so cool, yeah. You gotta be careful with it on the armor. Because it kind of want to snaps off if it doesn't fit perfectly. It's prone to be kind of gappy, but once you can get it in a good position, you're pretty good. Like, look at that. That's pretty sick. We're going to take the head off. We will try to get these hands off. This might be another behind the camera thing. Hold on. Been doing that a lot this time. So honestly, this armor is kind of the whole letdown of this, to be honest, but it looks great. It actually fits once it stays, but half the time it doesn't want to stay. And I think these hands are not going to come out for me. We're going to try the other hand. So, what Silent Rob says, so this is what the armor looks like in the comics, at least a more modern version, because this is kind of like Civil War era, I think. I think like actually like it was like Civil War kind of like era, where Iron Man had like what they call it, like the extremist armor or something like that. And he has a Hulkbuster that kind of matches with that like perfectly, and they have like the comic image on there, so I can show that if you want me to, Rob, so that you have a little more context as to what kind of period that we're looking at. But I can't switch the hands, at least for right now. I think they definitely need to be heated because they're not coming out, and I can see how small those pegs are. So yeah, that would be sweet, dude. Of course. And we can kind of like see our comparison of how it actually looks compared to the art there with our accessories, little Tony. But yeah, let me go grab my box. Oh. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna move this so I don't trip over myself like I just did. I got stuff on the floor. Oh yeah. But Rob, you did miss out on some pretty good pickups this week. Honestly, it's like the 1 week that I have pickups. You're not here. Yeah, definitely be careful. Yeah, you don't have to force anything. Oh, you're good. I just threw the box far and away. Oh, but there's that art there on the back of the box. And this is a part of the 85th, the anniversary. Kind of like their line that they've been doing. But yeah. But I think this does feel like the Civil War kind of era. And it does kind of actually like look perfectly to that. So like especially to this artwork, just based on how it looks like. Just whole like design wise. I think like these are a little different. Yeah, that artwork is very nice. You could totally cut that out for sure. I mentioned that as well. That I'm definitely gonna cut this out. I did. It's like, well, maybe do I want to have this? But it's just kind of like, it's like it's the Hulkbuster. You kind of get it. It's Tony Stark's Hulk busting armor, and that's what that says essentially. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, but then also just to show you, Rob, for our weekly pickup, did also get the Mezco Toys Golden Age Joker in. So that's going to be next week. I can't wait for this. I've had this on pre-order. Got it from One Stop Toy Shop. Pretty cool. Yeah, go check them out. But yeah, a really cool figure. I can't wait to get this open. And then I also got nice. I do have a lot of Mezco figures. I do have a few bit of Mezco. Like I do have a fair bit, I will say. I mean, as you can see, I have the whole like Mezco, the universe kind of here. With Gomez and Atticus and Doc Knock and Death Adder, and then like the Pink Skulls, and then I can't remember like the Gravedigger guy, Theodore Sod Cutter, and I even have one of their Nosferatus, and I have a lot of their DC stuff. You can see Robin and Batman and Superman over there in the corner behind him over there. I mean, like look right there. There they are. Yeah, that Robin's like perfect. But here's the other weekly pickup is a Bandai vinyl of Godzilla -1. Yeah, that was gifted me from one of my friends, Jamie. Jamie is freaking awesome, bro. Because he had two of these, and he was like, "Hey, you just want this one?" And I'm like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." But Silent Rob says I have one. It's the Batfleck, the Justice League one. I have the Muff Toys head and cape for it, and also have an Manopole Superman, which is pretty much like a Mezco -1. Very nice, yeah. -1 is super nice. But yeah, it's like, but I've been seeing those that studio that Superman. It's like a lot. It's like, and those do actually look pretty cool. Like sculpt wise, it's like they're very nice. And then I think that those like actual like official products, I believe. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also did want to show off again this, and this is actually a fine comparison, I guess, to get started. But where we have the Super 7, the -1 figure with the Bandai. But Rob says the cape isn't very good though. I bought a wired cape for him. Like, yeah, well that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, like because I wouldn't think like with one of those that they would have a wired cape. Yeah, it's like, but that's it's kind of but if you have like that wired cape, it's like all like completed. That's pretty cool. And then also your Batfleck, the Justice League, is that which version of that do you have? Because I know there's like multiple different types. But look at the Godzillas and with the Hulkbuster. Stand stuff. I guess we'll move this guy out of the way. The little guy. We get the big boys. Look at that size. He's kind of hunched. Like so. Yeah, so this guy's huge. I thought that this figure was huge. This guy is like towering over Godzilla. That is insane. But at least, when it comes to Godzilla figures, he is pretty good. He has like a big size. You even get him fully stood up, and he's like, "Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. I'm a monster. Look at me, Yeah, but a nice little comparison. Very, very different styles. Very much a comic book and very much more like movie, realistic, very textured. But Rob says I can send you some pictures of them. I believe that Batman, it's just it's just like the normal version. Like I think there's a tactical version too, right? Yeah, it's like there is like a nightmare version, but if yours is just like the normal, but I wonder, it's like, well, do you have like the old Ben Affleck one? It's like like their first one, or is it the 3-pack one? Or that was yeah, like the Snyder cut kind of pack that they had. Yeah, with like Superman, yeah, and Flash. Yeah, that they did, and it was actually like a pretty decent one. I think that was like a pretty decent set. I just didn't get it. Dude, yeah, but Hulkbuster versus yeah, like but Godzilla for sure, Rob. I mean, look at these guys, so cool. But Sound Rob says, I'm not totally sure to be honest. It was a custom one someone did. I got it used on my car. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're all good then. I thought that. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I thought that it was just like a standard one, but you're good. It's like, but if you have like custom stuff, it's like, well, then sometimes, especially it's like off of yeah, like another person. It's like you never know what those pieces are going to. But that must be actually pretty cool to have like a custom one. Yeah, because sometimes it's like, well, those guys can do great work and amazing work. There's this Godzilla. I think we can move on with him, but he's just so badass. And this guy's pretty cool too. Hefty. And also the foot hazard. Oh. There he is. There's our guy. Not fully stand still. He's kind of doing his thing. Kind of like actually move his leg in. I don't know. I'm just trying to always adjust. See what I can do. Can I make this look even better? There we go. Is that a good pose? I can't really tell. I'm always just like, I don't know. I'm just trying to like just mess around with this thing. I think so. Says Rob. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think he's all right there. I'm just finicky. Just want to mess with that thing. But I guess if we just want to go ahead and get into comparisons, I mean, we're already an hour and 32 into this, which is, oh, excuse me, pretty insane. Actually, we'll take a water break while we're at it. Gotta hydrate. Silent Rob says, I really like all the textures on the figure. Yeah, they are pretty cool. You have like the honeycomb kind of thing going on and like the grates actually on there, and then even kind of like the studs on the armor, and then even more armor, more of that, and having like the little like the piston pieces and all that. Yeah, it's a very nice, yeah, kind of like textured, yeah, kind of piece here, and yeah, and even on like the repulsor blast piece is even like a fully like a textured thing. It's really cool. Then even on like the back, it's like how simple it is, but how actually like detailed. It's all really cool. It's honestly done very, very well. And the fact that it's kind of accurate is insane. So the colors, of course, it's like here, yeah, but here on camera don't really look really perfect together. It's like, but in person, it's like without all the lights on, like without you know, like these lights that you're seeing on, it's like I wouldn't be able to really tell the difference. To be honest, it looks. But I think we want to get into comparisons. We're gonna do. I think we're going to be doing our little trend where we're doubling up. So we're going to have two figures, and then we'll go through what they have and their accessories, and then just kind of go from there. First, we'll have. But Silent Rob says yeah. But Silent Rob says I definitely believe that. I always think, yeah. I always think, yeah, yeah. I always think that figures look better in person. For sure. I definitely agree. It's like even sometimes, even yeah, like a nice, yeah, like a promo image, it's just like enough for me to be like, all right, like this figure looks great because this is what it actually kind of looks like. It's not like a digital, like a rendering or, you know, yeah, like, or anything, like, or like a recorded thing. It's like I need to see it pretty well. But here is our kind of like our yeah, well, this is our 20th anniversary. Yeah, the Marvel Legends Iron Man, who is kind of like my golden age Avengers. He's kind of yeah, he's actually like my main Iron Man on my display, like in my main yeah, like classic, yeah, kind of like mainline yeah, like Avengers display. It's like, and he's really cool. Like, I think that he's just done perfectly. It's like I love like the pointed ears thing. Yeah, kind of like so much. It's so just like, yeah, yeah, like, I used to find yeah, the old comics that had this exact look of Iron Man, and I was like, this is so cool. Yeah, like, it's kind of like weird, like his look, but it's really cool. It's really awesome. But yeah, and then I did want to show off our different Tony Stark heads, our different interpretations. So there is that kind of Tony Stark head. Excuse his head. He's been in a bag with other figures. So he's a little scuffed up. But let's see. Like how they've been doing like their face printing tech, and then even have they yeah, and how they have like the more like the bluish hue to the hair. It just has yeah, just the stash and like the very bright blue eyes and the more thin kind of face going on there. So a very different kind of era of Tony Stark, but pretty neat. Definitely kind of yeah. This is definitely yeah, kind of like the drinking Stark, if you like yeah, if I'll be honest. And then of course we had to do with the. I think this is the extremist, like yeah, the extremist, yeah, the Iron Man figure. I do have one of his repulsor blast in there. Does he actually have open palms? He doesn't. He doesn't have repulsor blast on his hands. He does have holes on his feet, so that can go. But I think he'll have to have like a big one or something, and you need a huge ass stand for this, if anything. You know, like even like a Hasbro stand, I don't think that that could even carry this. I want to see that video of them testing that and see how it crumbles and under the weight of this massive behemoth. But yeah, do they even make stands that big? I don't know. I don't think they do. I only have like one of their stands, and it's like packed away somewhere. I don't even know like where it is. I think I have an idea. I think yeah, well, maybe I do. Yeah, yeah, I know where it is. It's like I just never use it. I don't really have a use for it. It's like it's actually like yeah, it is like pretty sturdy, but I don't know if it's that big. Yeah, because the one that I have is the one that came with the movie Black Widow in the white figure. Yeah, where she had like all like the explosion effects, and it was the Scarlett Johansson, and I think I actually used the head of that one on my Black Widow. I think that is the head. I think it's just the best one, at least in my opinion. I don't know for sure. Oh no, and this thing is like not really been touched in a bit, but you know, but still not bad. Be careful with this; it all might go crumbling down. It just might. I almost caused an inherent disaster. Deadpool is not enjoying it back there. You can kind of see it back there behind Thor. That's funny. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, with this extremist Iron Man armor, of course, this actually matches with this era in the design, even on the comic art, because it has the same actual like exact yeah, back details on the armor. So it is this era. It's like cool. But Sonrop says, I feel like it yeah, it would be super cool to hang the Hulkbuster up, yeah, with fishing line, yeah, yeah, from the ceiling and posed in a flying position. That would be insane. I've never really like thought about that, but now that I like have that in my brain, that would be insane to do. I don't even know if you could even do that. It's like this weighs like so much. kind of would be annoying in my opinion, but you know. And then it's like I do want to point out, it's like yeah, you can see it's like that these do match, but it's like the reds are very different. Like this is definitely a more kind of like an orangey kind of red, and then yeah, and then the gold is a little bit more kind of like greenish. Also, mine does have a little scuff right there, but Son Rob says my friend hangs his Lego Star Wars ships like that. I feel like you could get away with it. I don't know. It's like I don't know, like with this guy, like yeah, like the actual like the weights, like these are like solid pieces. This isn't like it's like a Lego ship is like it's like yeah, that's heavy, but it's kind of hollow because they actually do like make scenes and like little hallways and details, especially if they're like the yeah, especially if I'm thinking about it, you know, the Falcon. Like yeah, it weighs a lot, but it's like but you can distribute that weight more evenly and have less weight. It's like yeah, it's kind of, I think that this guy's way too heavy. It's like even on the basis, yeah, like I'm holding it like this, I'm like, I don't think this could even go. No, I'm sorry, bro, but I don't think so. Maybe it's like if you want to be, you know, like ambitious and tell me how it goes, but I don't know. But it would be a neat experiment, or even like to just have like the wire. I guess it's like I guess you could do it like around the arms and the legs, and even like around like the neck if you're able, and then definitely like I feel like two or three like around the torso, like you could, and maybe even like one or two on the arms. You can like get more and then more on like the bottom legs. It's like you're putting wires all over this guy just to like support it. I don't know. I've never really, yeah, I've never really, yeah, like done that before. But that isn't actually like an interesting thought. But I wish then he would come with like little booster pieces. But so, yeah, but Silent Rob says multiple lines. Yeah, you don't have to, haha. Which is a cool thought. Okay, it's like, but you're all good, bro. Yeah, you're all good. Like, I'm not thinking that. It's like, yeah, but you're not like forcing me, bro. I'm just rambling. I'm just trying to blabber my way through this, and it's like I'm going off of like my own tangents. Essentially, that's the show. That's what the whole show's about. Me talking about these toys and rambling on. Get over here. And our next couple comparisons is going to be this one first. Have the kind of what is my AI kind of Iron Man, Tony Stark. He has like the holographic head, even though this one came with different Tony Stark, but it is how I display them. And I also did, yeah, but so Rob says, that's really cool. Thank you, Rob. And I also did in the little lines on the body too, because originally it didn't have these, but I did that, all that. Like I really should get like the shoulders and like the arms more, but they just kind of rub off. But this is still like a pretty cool figure, like a unique one that comes around. And then there's even the helmet for that as well, also done up. That looks really good. It makes some pop, says Rob. Thank you. Oh, it does until I drop it like that, like an idiot, because I keep doing that. Yeah, they're pretty cool. It's like, and you know, it's another version of Tony. With that, I would even kind of okay. We're gonna try this out. If we can get this to work, I don't. It's like I think that this head is still like a little bigger. I think it kind of works. I think it's more wider. Silent Rob says, I've been thinking about getting a figure arts Iron Man, but they're expensive. I would not be surprised by that, honestly. I would think that they're pretty expensive. It does not surprised me because they haven't really made one in a bit, have they? If they have, I feel like it's been a while. Yeah, this is not going to go on this head. I don't want to push that anymore, but yeah. Yeah. So that new Tony Stark head does not fit on this body, but in case we have another one, and I probably should have actually tried it. Hold on. I don't even know if this will even work, but we're going to get our Extremis Iron Man. We're going to try to put this head on it. I want to take off the head back here. There we go. And we'll attempt it. It doesn't really sit on there. I think that like it's just perfectly. It's like it's just too small. It's like, or the hole is like too hollow. So it doesn't really go on there. It just sits on there. But the head's kind of big. And and with and with like the armor plates, it doesn't really work that well. But it's still like a nice Tony head sculpt, and I would like see them, one day maybe, to modify this and make it like a clean one, because even like just like this is okay. It's not like perfect, but it's something. And Silent Rob says, I guess it depends on what you want. There are several versions. I just checked. Yeah, they're they're like around 60 to 80 range. That's not too bad for a figure arts these days. That's not really a bad price. Yeah, because we were actually talking about Lumix. We were actually talking about the new the Maximum, the Spider-Man and that price. I'm talking about it's like like CT Toys and all kind of all like the figure arts and the Mafex kind of stuff out there and how that compares. But then here's like the kind of like the cartoon Iron Man, I would say. I don't know what exact era this is, but this is another classic era, and I think he looks amazing. Pretty cool. We're gonna get this one out of here because he's had his time. He was the main one. And get this all centered up the way I want it. This is not centered. There we go. Is that? No. Maybe we just like it like that. I think that's better. Okay. But we have reframed you. The hands can go honestly away. I can just take those away. They don't need to be here. This can stay here. The hands don't really add anything. But yeah, look at those guys. In a pretty good scale too. It's like I could actually kind of like use this with this one. I kind of actually like this one a lot. But this one's still pretty cool with the classic and the all gold. Pretty cool. It's like my shoulders are kind of all messed up, but it's not too bad. It still looks pretty cool. So not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, but prices on if we want to get back to the figure arts kind of topic, now that I kind of actually went through my head, it's like like figure arts are like so crazy expensive these days. You kind of forget about that, and then you like go looking for ones, and you're just like, oh, that's like $300. I think I'm good, bro. I don't think I need that right now. I don't think that's really necessary to spend that much money on like one or two figures. It's been crazy sometimes. Especially, it's like I've been thinking about with the Monster Arts line, which is their Godzilla line. and also like their Monster Hunter line as well. And those are just like stupid expensive. It's like no. It's just like I'm not gonna pay that price. I'm not gonna go broke on just one figure. But speaking of one figure, that kind of is a little bit rare. I don't know if this guy's really rare. Is the Alex Ross Iron Man, and this actually has his specific head sculpt on it. Because honestly, I think it just works for this figure. I think it's just a nice thing. It's like we do have like the alternate, like the flat head, and that is pretty cool, and that's pretty perfect. But I got another figure that has that look, and having the Golden Age one kind of just works well enough, and I just like this unique kind of head sculpt. And I did a good picture of it all the way back when I first got this figure. So check that out on the Instagram, because this figure is actually a really fun one. It's actually a really cool look, for the Alex Ross thing. It's like perfect, in my opinion. And then you have the Tony head sculpt with it too. Not like more kind of like, kind of like past is like a little bit older of a Tony. Yeah, this what I would say would technically be like a Howard Stark even. Yeah, if you could. It's like where this is like original, then this is like real Tony. Pretty cool. It's like, and this was, I think, right on the precipice of them doing like their face printing. Like this is like hand painted, I think, still, but it's actually like a pretty clean paint job here, so that's not bad at all. Pretty cool. And over there, that into frame. And then we have a kind of like the modern, the all new Avengers, I think they were called, or what were they? It's like, because this was like during the era, I think, that Sam Wilson, Captain America, was at the time, and you had, like, who was it? You had, like Lady Thor, you had like Nova, and you had like Miles Morales, like Spider-Man, and you had, I can't remember, but you had like some other ones, and you had like Hawk Girl, Hawk Girl, like, or Hawkeye. She's like, but it's a teenage girl. I don't know. But yeah, but this one's a pretty interesting look for Tony. It's a lot more sleeker, a lot more kind of like simplified. But actually, it's like not a bad figure, and it actually has a really, really nice color on it. Reconnecting. We're back. Look at that. Back, bro. Like, and then the head sculpt on this is pretty good. I think that this is, it's kind of, this is what they wish that they would have, for this figure, like a plain version of this. Like, because this one is okay, but it kind of has aged poorly. We're going to try with this head, though. And it is the same thing. It's like, it is a little loose on there. It's just too big, but you can get him doing stuff. Get him kind of, like where he's like, what do you want? Or something. I don't know. Yeah, where he's like, unmask and look up. Look at what I'm doing. Or something. I don't know. But it's okay. But then we do have the regular helmet head. I actually do kind of like. But honestly, it's like, this is like the most like robot, I think, kind of like look for Tony. It's like, besides like the other one, this one was just like, I was just like, yeah, this is could be just a robot. It's like, I don't even know how this could be a guy in a suit. Like, it is very simplified, but like, this is definitely, kind of like more like, I would say, like, what they say, kind of like Invincible Iron Man or something, whatever it was, like the cartoon maybe, but then like modern comic, I don't know. And then the MCU actually did that last, which kind of makes sense, but it was actually kind of more to the other ones that we're seeing. So, but still, it's more Iron Mans, and they look cool, and they look great next to this Hulkbuster. I think that this guy actually works pretty well with this. Yeah, like style wise, I think they're pretty closer. This one, older, has more kind of like more, kind of like muscle definition and proportions are much bigger. So, like, it can fit, but it's not the era because they did have an Hulkbuster during their time, but it was a lot more complicated. It might have been even like during like the 90s. So they probably didn't even have like a golden age Hulkbuster, do they? I don't know. I can't remember. I did a little research. I did like a little bit of research, but I didn't really look at dates of stuff. Our water, and then continuing with more of our Iron Man comparisons, because we're going to be showing off like everything I got, to be honest. We have we'll do the West Coast Avengers Iron Man. This is the box set version, where it has the white instead of the silver, but this is what I guess they would call the silver Centurion armor. With the red, it has the blue repulsor blast, and it actually is pretty cool. And you can actually move out the head pretty well. That's crazy, but it's at that angle, so it works. This is actually like a great Iron Man figure. It looks really cool, and this actually does kind of like, it's kind of like a good contrast, like to that. It's like, with the white, kind of actually matches, the repulsor, kind of like the white, like how white it gets on there, but pretty cool. And then we also have the actual AI robot Tony Stark. Yeah, that came with the holographic head. I believe this was the one, because he has like the blue inside, but he's very poppy, like in colors, but it's the same. The Alex Ross kind of body, but it doesn't have a different chest. I guess it does. No, it is the same. Okay, so it is just the exact same. I keep forgetting that these are the exact same. Like, this feels like so old. But then like you had this, and they changed the torso piece there. And also finally painted in the parts there, and that's very nice. So yeah, pretty cool. So do that. It's like, and originally it's like, he was also like that, but he's been in a tub for a bit because I don't have room to display every Iron Man I have. And I have like probably too many, technically. I would say so. Look at that guy. Look at that. It's so cool. And then our last comic Iron Man comparisons. It's going to be with the full-on holographic Iron Man, which is which is basically which is supposed to be like a comic version of him, but they're using an MCU body. So this will kind of like be like our only our main kind of like MCU kind of body style, because this is, I think, based off like the Civil War body, because the helmet is definitely it, and then like the pulsar blast and like the hands are definitely that, and definitely the legs. So like this whole thing is kind of like that whole movie look, but it's in the holographic kind of form, and it actually looks really cool. It looks really neat. Okay, in a better pose though. He doesn't look very cool. Get him a little bit more like that. Like you're doing something. And then one of like the coolest, honestly, like of all, of all the Iron Mans, is the first armor, the original where it's all scrap metal and stuff, and he has like the more simplified, the repulsor blast, but that is also sculpted like that too, and has like the fade, with the blue and the white center. So that's kind of a cool thing. But it's so cool. Really cool. And it's all like, it's all kind of like weirdly like all like marbleized and kind of like scrapped together. But it's actually pretty cool, and it actually has like dings and dents. But it's like from going like it's always like crazy to see. It's like the character started here, and then eventually like he got to here, and then even like just holographic, like like what? How? How is he that good? How does he have that much money? It's insane. Look at this dude. This is so cool. Like I still need to get I still need to get the gold version of this because that's really cool. My mic on is on. But yeah, it's like oh, Rob, it's like you said, the aftermarket prices make me sad. How did I not see that? But yeah, but true. It's like the aftermarket, insane right now. It's always been insane. It's just it's awful. But yeah, but I need to get the gold version of this. I don't know how this is going on the aftermarket now. Because I never saw these really in person. I think I only saw like this guy in person. But I was just like, it's like, I'll wait. And then I never saw it again. And it's like, okay, well, the one and done is there. Oh well. But yeah. Yeah, at some point, definitely I gotta get the gold one. Because that's what I also would see sometimes whenever I go through like old comics. So yeah, pretty cool. And then we want to do that and that. Yeah, we want to do that and that. Okay, so we'll do kind of a weird transition into our kind of ending off our comic, kind of Iron Man's. It's like an ending off our Iron Man comparisons. And then this is is this our last comic? No, it's it's our last Iron Man comic figure comparison. So this is our okay. Yeah, so we have the War Machine, or this is just the regular first deluxe set, not the retro with the white on there. Very much of a classic look for Rhodey, but he looks actually pretty freaking sick and has like the smoke on the thing and has like the guns. He's just really cool. And I also did some pictures like of him too on my Instagram. Be sure to check that out. There's some awesome pictures on there. You can see how freaking amazing this guy is. Has so many like options and like details. And then that ends off our Iron Man's, at least for comic book comparisons. But then we'll move on to kind of a little bit of a movie section with the Marvel Legends Endgame Iron Man, where this was in the 2-pack with the Thanos, where you have the alternate neck and headpiece of Robert Downey Jr. It looks kind of weird now, but but honestly, it's like before the time, this is like perfect, and it's still actually kind of good. And then you even have the alternate helmet there. That's pretty good, and actually, like it kind of looks okay with this. Not too bad. It's a little bit more kind of like organic and kind of like techy, and has more gray around the body, but honestly, it's still pretty cool. And he has the sword too. Mine might be backwards. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to it. The MCU shelf is just there. It's been complicated to work on that shelf for like forever, especially when I do these streams where I get them all out. There they are. There's my dudes. There's RDJ. There's Road. There's that Iron. So pretty cool. Nice little figures. Up, up. All right. Excuse me, gotta get up. All right. Next two are some actually pretty sizable guys, and these are also from Endgame. These are both of War Machine's looks, Rhodey's looks from the film. Well, apparently, I guess, is like they had this armor kind of like earlier in the film, and then this was kind of like the end battle armor. Maybe here. And they're pretty cool. It's actually pretty nice. So, like, and they're a bit chunkier, a little bigger, a little dustier, if I'll be honest, but pretty cool. Pretty nice figures, but they've just been sitting there. I'll be honest, like, man, he attracts dust like a magnet. I gotta dust up. This is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. We'll look at those figures. I gotta get these out of here. Oh, he lost his gun. Next comparisons I wanted to do, I'm actually going to non-Iron Man characters, so different characters there. Obi's cousin. Welcome back. Welcome back to the live stream. We're doing comparisons with our She-Hulks now. We have our gray comic She-Hulk. I don't have any of the other She-Hulks. Don't look at her face. Look at her face. She's cool. And then you have your Disney Plus version. And they're both, and they're both pretty cool. All kind of like just big, strong, hulking women. She's a literal Hulk woman. So pretty cool. And it's like, and then I think like comic wise, like these actually match up pretty well. And even like this, it wouldn't be too bad if you do like a thing of like that where she's like, or kind of like like on top of it and kind of like hitting on it. I don't know. Like, and then she's kind of just fighting it. I don't know. They're pretty cool. And it's like, we got Hulks going on, so we got a Hulkbuster for it. And then starting to go on to different kind of like Avengers and different versions of Avengers. So first we'll have the regular Bruce Banner before he's the Hulk. Looking pretty, just pretty nerdy there. He's just a dude. And I have him, just holding his glasses because like I think the glasses is like they don't really look like the actual comic version, but it's kind of like a modernization, if you will. But I think it's pretty all right. It's like he's just a scientist guy in a suit. And he looks pretty cool. And then you have the Ultimate Captain America, who is kind of like representing like my kind of like modernish, kind of like Steve Rogers-ish, even though that this is technically a different kind of time. But he just kind of, it's like, but with the armor, it's like, and with this kind of style, I think it works kind of better and have like the gear he has on here. Just works way better for this giant guy. And then even though that this guy's kind of funny and kind of lame and just a doctor, but he's pretty cool because, it's a Bruce Banner. And we don't really have too many of those. Even like the MCU one, there's like one and it's still like $35. And that's insane. It's not worth it. I can't wait for Ollie's to have like 10 of those. Maybe. If they ever get it. But then actually sticking with Captain America now. And having and having a couple versions, that think for sure have had an encounter with the Hulkbuster. At least I guess they would. First, I'll get the newly acquired Bucky cap in here, looking pretty cool. Obi says in my episode called The Monster Truck, Tails forces Sonic to take him into a monster truck show. It's $30,000. That's a lot of money. That's crazy. That's insane. But yeah. He just wants to go see a show that costs $30,000. He's Tails, and that's song. And then here we have the Sam Wilson Captain America. This is the new release with the wings and with the unique shield. I think that this is kind of like the right era. This feels kind of right for this, but also like this one I think also makes a lot more sense. Because like I wouldn't do like a golden age cap with this. Maybe I should grab that. Do I want to grab that? I'll grab it real quick. It's right there. I'm looking right at it. I don't know why I'm just being lazy and not just using that Captain America, but look at that guy. He actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, this Golden Age cap is actually pretty nice. I do need to get the Secret Wars, maybe. I think that actually looks better, but I do like the details on this. And mine is kind of side-eyed. His eyes are kind of not on right, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not too bad, but pretty good. I think I just like this. I kind of actually like this with this. Kind of am just seeing that. That looks so cool. Yeah, that cap is like so awesome. I can't wait for that movie, honestly. Just to see, but Anthony Mackie just doing his thing as Captain America. Like, that would be so cool. Probably not going to be amazing, but it's like I hope that movie is like decent. But it's like, but they haven't really shown a lot. I don't think it's like they've really just been showing like the Hulk stuff, and just kind of Sam, and the new Falcon, like just doing their thing, beating up guys and being Captain America. Stuff is just kind of going on. There we go. So now we'll have our more modern kind of Black Widow. This era, what I think of this Black Widow, where this has the cheek arms and no, not the legs, just the arms. But nice kind of Black Widow there, and then even going with this is the MCU female Thor, but she is just my regular female comic Thor because she's actually pretty cool. She's actually a really fun figure. It works well. We can get her on the focus. Her eyes are, I think, a little off, but it's Natalie Portman. It is her. It is tech, but it's not perfectly in there. Kind of looks like how it looks in the movie. Or it should be like all white. I think it'd be cooler if it was all white. But how it looks. Or how it looked at some point. I can't think about it. But we'll move these guys. Well, girls, excuse me. Yeah, these girls. These women. These powerful women. Then continuing with our powerhouses, we'll do a one-on-one with this because then our next pairs are kind of actually crazy. So going with another big kind of powerhouse here and kind of actually getting a Marvel Select in here with the Thor figure that I have, who does have a broken belt. Cover that up. Go right back in and it's perfect. Look at that. Like nothing happened. Uh, but yeah, still like a pretty cool figure. And these actually work pretty well. It's like this guy's just more shaded and more like a little bit more kind of like realistic, I think, with the painting, a little bit more artistic, a lot more kind of like dry brushing and coating. And this is just more kind of like just shine and plastic quality. And then, yeah, and then like little paint details, trying to be as close to accurate as possible, but also trying to be kind of affordable in some way. But it looks pretty cool. But sculpt wise, it's pretty good and has a good little unmasked head. So, yeah, but a good size. Look pretty good together. And I think this is like the correct era, kind of. I think this was like Civil War era, or this was like after Civil War or something like that. I don't know. That's what I just based my whole timeline off of. Like, was it in Civil War? I feel like that's when it was. Yeah, like in my head, I was like, is that like modern? I don't know. I can't remember. But then now, finally get to our true powerhouses, get to our actual Hulks, yeah, like our full blown Hulk figures, where we have the 20th anniversary Marvel Legends Hulk. Is honestly my favorite Green Hulk figure that I have. I do have, um, yeah, what is it? Maestro. It's like the one, yeah, with the yeah, with the beard, yeah, like it's old man Hulk. And then I have yeah, the Wolverine and yeah, the Wolverine 2-pack version where yeah, where it was like the first costume Wolverine, and then it was like he had a Hulk, and that was pretty cool. And then yeah, but this guy's really cool. I actually like this one a lot. I like that. That's cool. It's very kind of like mullety. Yeah, yeah, it's like that long hair. It's like, but I still okay. I'll be honest. I know that this isn't like the same era, but it's like if we're thinking like green, this guy ain't the same dude. What? Yeah, that's a completely different person. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it's like, so well, that's specific like art style, I guess. So it changes, especially when he goes from gray to green, because this is like classic, but different. But has like the nice, like the like kind of shine on it, but like the dark kind of like patches on there too. So a really cool figure, and this is like perfect. Like this is like yeah, like yeah, like yeah, like a perfect pairing. Even if he had yeah, the white shirt accessory on there, but I don't think this one did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he did. I'm not for sure. Like, but this guy's actually really cool. A really fun figure. And just perfect. Just perfect for this. And then our next Hulk figure, actually our last. Is this our last? Okay, our last full-on Hulk figure. We're just doing two. Just doing two where we have the gray Hulk. And this is a 2-pack version with Bruce Banner. Where he has the orange shirt, blue pants, and then the more squared off head. He's actually pretty cool. You actually want to get Bruce back in here too, because you know, look at that. Let's see what's going on with this. Got that. Let's get a Tony in here. Actually, I want to do that. Who's a good Tony? Do I got a good Tony? I guess I got this one. That's kind of classic, but I kind of want to go more. Do I want to go a bit modern? Do I want to go full modern? What do I want to do? Oh, that's a okay. I think we can try this. We'll try it with this head on this body. Does that work? Get this to work. I don't know if that's any good, but that's an interesting look. It's kind of fun. I don't think so. Do okay. So there's our Iron Man on there. Well, you know what Tony head do I want to put on? You know what? We're gonna do AI. We're gonna do AI Tony. Well, we're not actually gonna do AI. I don't endorse it. Work for the computers. That's actually pretty cool. I actually like that pairing up. Yeah, that's actually a good pair right there. Is that Bruce Banner? That is, Rob. Because this is the 2-pack version where this was the white box one where he has like the matching Bruce with the Hulk there. It's really cool. You can have like alternate head. I like it was kind of like ooh, so just angry. And then you got your open hands as well. So pretty nice. Oh, I just noticed that a lot. I like it. Cool. Yeah, did you see the Green Hulk comparison? That we also did. It's like if you do, you can kind of replay if you want, bro. Where you can just go back. But yeah, but I can show you if you want. Clear off the table while we're at it. I'll start grabbing. I'll start moving stuff. Get prepared. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I can bring it out, bro. That's fine. Here, I can show you the Green Hulk right there. And that's the 20th anniversary Marvel Legends. There. Get this guy over here. Goes there. That. Here. And there. Yeah. Really cool Hulk. Really, really awesome. It was like a perfect size. And then continuing. That's so awesome. Pinless joints? Oh, he does have pinless arms, but that's just because they're single, but not on the but not on the knees, at least for the tops. The bottoms are pinless, but not the tops. But nearly. Yes, like you don't really like notice it, so I don't think that's really like a problem at all. It kind of fades into into the shadows. It's not really that note. Yeah, at least like to me, it's like I don't really look at it. I don't really see it that much. It's just not really it in my mind. Yeah, they weren't very noticeable. Yeah, it's only like 4. It's so weird, but they're like perfectly there. Why didn't they just do this all the time? I don't know if it's like just something with the engineering because they even have like things there. That's cool. I like the different greens. Yeah, the greens are really cool. It's like it kind of highlights It has like the low lights, and then even on the green of the hair, the green, yeah, and the green and the red of the eyes is also cool. There's more serious look. I do have. Here's his parts. Yeah, they're over here. Do have more angrier head, and that's pretty good. But I kind of actually am growing. Yeah, I'm growing on this one now. But like with this one, it's like I've had him on, on display with the screaming head. I just don't really like how they did like the lips. I wish that his like gums were like actually like painted like pink because they're kind of like green. It's kind of like it looks kind of weird, but that's still like pretty cool though. And then we split out hands. It's like I kind of wish. It's like, okay, it's like if Hulk has these, he should have matching claw hands instead of like just open hands and then fist. Son Rub says I might pick that one up. I like that a lot. I recommend it. It's really cool. It's an awesome figure. It's like, and then even like the packaging with it, because because it's based off of the original like the Marvel Legends packaging is really cool. Did I do an unboxing of this? I don't think I did. I think that this was before the unboxing, but time flies, brother. The Hulk's like so cool. This Hulk is like just awesome. How tall is he beside an average size figure? He is, so like, for instance, okay, let's say like if you're doing like a Captain America size, let's say a good size for Cap. Sorry, sorry, Law. Oh, you're good. Yeah, yeah, you're good, bro. But here he is, yeah, with a cap. Yeah, that's the ultimate Captain America. And then have the 2-pack Bruce. But if you're talking about the Hulk, he's there. I can grab him too, just in case. Because this is a Hulk episode, essentially. Because, because the movie. But there he is. He's like just stood up beside one. It's crazy. Crazy how tall these figures are. But this one's actually really cool. He's really sick. All right. Doing more comparisons. It's all good. We're moving. We're grooving, bro. Okay. Okay, so now. Very cool. Thanks, man. I like how he scales with them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're really cool. It's like, and that's actually, it's like, I kind of like, yeah, like, I like that they even like have like different scales of like, of like the different eras are like slightly different. Like some are taller, some are different, kind of like styles and proportions. Even if ones are kind of like, okay, even if the ones are kind of like a certain era or time, it's like they're all kind of proportionate and kind of different, but they're really cool. And, it's like, and they reuse parts all the time, except for probably in this instance. Well, they actually did reuse this. Most recently for like another like an exclusive kind of like figure like this. But this is the MCU Ironmonger with a massive figure, but who actually like feels pretty good. Yeah, like this guy, I believe. Okay, like like any figure like of this size, I feel like this size, you could hang this on your ceiling with fishing wire. I think that you could do that with this figure. I think that this one is actually a pretty good weight. Actually, could have that potential. Honestly, it's like if we're discussing that still, that is something in the bag. And he has like, and he does have a little like a smoke effect. And but even like him, it's like he has full open hands. So why wouldn't they just reuse that? Like I know that they're different, but because I know like the fists are different. Because I think these are just much bigger. Yeah, they're very different. So yeah. Okay. Hmm. Very interesting. So yeah, but pretty good size, and it's like and kind of like the same kind of thing as things are going on here. It's just that this is a more kind of like a basic, yeah, kind of Hulkbuster. I never knew, yeah, but there was a version like that. There is, and it is massive. It is humongo. I think I opened him on my Instagram as well on a live stream. It was really cool. It was fun. Cool time. Yeah, I am not muted. Good. Like I gotta make sure. Just for my own sake. But yeah, really cool figure. Really nice. Really cool. Ooh. Then continuing on with our big figures comparison, have the yeah, what is the yeah, the destroyer figure. Really cool. It's like that all metal kind of look and has like the spikes on the body and has like the edging and detailing. Really cool. Really awesome. Like it's actually like perfect. Like it needs to actually work pretty well together. So it's really cool. Really neat. So what's next? Okay, we gotta move this stuff now. Yeah, but pretty cool figures, honestly. These are like ones that I'm like so proud to have. Huge. Then next big figure comparison. Of course, gotta have some kind of Spider-Man representation. So we have the SP BR figure, which is the Build-A-Figure from a while ago, based on the comic. These actually look really cool together. Definitely kind of like different kind of like types of robots that, yeah, that store humans. This is made for like a child, and that's made for like a full-grown like man, all blocky, like industrial. And this is kind of like techno and kind of like skinny and or yeah, more kind of like a wiring and stuff. So really cool. It's actually kind of cool to have like two different like robots. Well, now I want like a Captain America one. I don't know. Maybe I want just more big robots. I don't know. Yeah, that's like really cool. And then speaking of giant robots, and I think our last one, yeah, our last I think official comparison that yeah that we'll be doing tonight with the NECA Toys Krang in his android body. Because you know he gets all big and huge, so he can probably be any size that he wants, even a Hulkbuster size. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that. Getting some turtles in. Who's Destroyer? Destroyer. Never knew there was a version like that. Yeah, seen that before either. That's wild looking. Is he a brain? Yeah. Bro, it's Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Give me a body. And he has a body. You know. Before he didn't. Yeah, but when he didn't have a body, it's like he was like yapping about it, bro. Who's Destroyer? What Destroyer? What? When did I mention Destroyer? Oh, yeah, Destroyer. Oh, okay. Okay. Who's Destroyer? Okay, the Destroyer. Hold up. Here, I gotta catch you up, Rob. You're good. Is he an alien? He is. He's from Dimension X. He makes like the Technodrome and has like and he gives like Shredder all like the tech to make like his to make like the Technodrome and all like the robots and do like the production essentially of it. So yeah, he's from space. He's from like a war universe where they're just in war constantly. He got banished to Earth, and now he's there. And then here's our destroyer, who is kind of like Odin's kind of like god armor essentially, and it also can just be a separate like an entity of itself. So so it's like armor that can come to life and it hunts down Thor, at least in the movie and probably in the comics too. I think there's also like a Doom Destroyer version of this. It's like there's not like an official figure, but in the comics, it's like Doom like gets a hold of one somehow or of the actual armor, and then makes a version for himself with like a cape and all, like crazy. But I think that really ends it for our Silent Rob. Oh, okay. So he fights Thor. That's sweet. It is sweet. He does. You got it, bro. You got it. But yeah, guess that's really, I think that's it for our stream for tonight. We are going 2 hours, 37 minutes. A long time. Get late. We're here, look at this figure. Got a little gap. I don't want to have that. I'll just have it like this. I feel okay. Here's his head. Here's his stuff. He looks so cool. This Hulkbuster figure is honestly pretty nicely done. Just wish it just had like full like open hands. But I guess I can see what I can do with the Hulk and how they work together. But we'll do a last little, like just surrounding, getting like the main figures. I need to be here, in here. Him in there. Oh, we're gonna get. It's way over here. You over there, then we're gonna do you over there because you're that cool. We can do Thor. Why not? Do Bucky Cap. Why not? Just for the show. Then we'll get Sam Wilson Cap. Because honestly, this guy's a pretty cool Captain America. Oh, it's actually a really cool figure. I know. I got 2 caps, but I gotta rep the guys. But look at that. Like, it's kind of just with the wings, and with like the different shield and like the all black and like the shiny. It's so cool. I can't wait for that new movie. Well, that's why. Yeah, but that's why we're looking at this Hulkbuster because of this. We're gonna bring in She-Hulk, gray one, comic version. Do we want to do? How many more Iron Mans can we have? I mean, it is a Hulkbuster, so we'll get a little more. We want to get this one? No, we'll get the. Is this the one? I think this would technically be the one with this era. He's my AI one, so yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Look at that. Is that a good setup? All right. Maybe we'll get Ironmonger in here in the very back. Just because we can. Just because I think we should. Look at that. That's so awesome. Do we want to do? Oh, hold up. Well, we did do. This is actually a kind of a cool figure. Okay. We're up to E-ER. Actually, really need two. Actually, go. And then, can we do any more? I think we're good. Yeah, a pretty good variety. A few doubles, triples of characters, but not too bad. Maybe if we can do. No, we can't do the King. No, we can't do the King of Monsters. We can't do -1. Well, he's too big. He definitely can't fit. I feel like that front part of what can I put? I guess I could just put Bruce Banner, if anyone. I mean, I just had him out. So. He's literally the Hulk. The guy literally becomes the Hulk. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think that this is a pretty good setup. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I'm just having fun with this now. That's so awesome, man. All of those figures look great. Thank you, Rob. I think that's gonna call this close on the stream then. Unless y'all want to see any more figures or other comparisons or have any questions. Let me know here in the live chat. But I appreciate you guys, hanging out, sticking around, watching the show, enjoying the stream, and looking at these awesome figures and like getting with the times right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, trying to. Oh, it's like, oh, I just killed my mic. Sorry about that. That might be very loud. But yeah, I can't really think of what I was gonna say. I lost my whole train of thought. But yeah, but hope y'all have enjoyed. Be sure, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support on here and on Instagram. It's like my only active places. Like I need to get on more social, and even still, it's like I need to be more better about uploading. But Rob says I wouldn't. But Rob says I want to see a lot of your stuff, but I hate to keep you on here longer than what you like to be. There's always next week. Haha. Oh, you're all good, bro. It's like yeah, but well, that's why I always encourage to comment and like on on the stream afterwards. Like where you're not like in the live chat, because then I can see that comment and kind of like take that into account of what I can do next time if you want to see something particular. Because next week, hint hint, we'll be doing our DC stuff, so a little bit of what to look forward to if you got specific things in mind, because we got Joker, so got that to look forward to. But it's like, but this week we're doing Marvel because they got the movie with the Hulk and the Sam Wilson Captain America, and it's just like, well, he's got wings, he's really cool, he's Captain America, dude. But Sal Rob says, dude, I'm hyped for that, bro. I can't wait for this. This Joker is gonna go crazy. Look at this menace. This menace to society. Spoilers, but we're gonna do it next week. I've been showing off this box way too much, but I'm too excited for it. Hyped, entirely hyped. next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to check it out. Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see. To all the other people who watch this and whoever get to the end of these nearly 3-hour streams, be sure to do that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Be cool, do good, have a good night, and goodbye. I don't know how you were able to wait so long while I immediately open my stuff. Well, I just wanted to talk, but we're going. You have good self-control. Hey, yeah, I'm very patient, my dude. I'm very, very patient. Catch you next time, Rob. See y'all next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.